What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video today, this afternoon, on a lovely Wednesday here to talk with you about the NFL Player Association's gradings that they just did. So if you don't know, every single year, the NFL Players Association, the NFLPA, goes through and they ask players on individual teams to share their experience with their organizations, and then they make these rankings public on all 32 teams in the NFL. And the New York Jets are obviously a part of that. And the consensus is, how do I put this delicately, not great. So I'll pop it up on screen. We'll go through together where the Jets are in each category. So treatment of families gets a C-, 24th in the NFL. Food and dining area, 29th out of 32 teams, a C-. Nutrition and dietitian, above average. This is where the Jets come in the best, actually, at B+, 13th. Locker room is 26th, D+. Training room, C, 28th. Training staff, 29th. Weight room, 26th, a C+. Strength coaches is a B, which is 29th. Team travel, C+, is 24th. Head coach, B, 25th. And last but certainly not least, ownership, F, 32nd. I don't like to continue to whip the Woody Johnson post, right? And just continue to bring it up. I did a video earlier in the week about a report that DJ Bieniemy had on Woody Johnson and his involvement. This has to change in order for the Jets to be successful. And they feel, as players of the franchise, that Woody Johnson does not put them in the best spot to be successful. That would be my assumption. Now, have there been examples under Woody Johnson's tenure when they had success? Yeah, the early stages they did, right, through the 2000s, and then 2010s and 2020s have not been very good for the New York Jets the last 15 years or so. But not only is it a reputation around the league and a feeling that, fans have on ownership, the players clearly feel it too. This offseason, Woody Johnson has said the right things, and he's not going to be involved in the ownership decision, in the quarterback decision, that it's Aaron Glenn's team and Darren Muji's team. And I really hope that Aaron Glenn, Darren Muji, and Rick Spielman are able to reel in Woody Johnson and not have him get as involved. That's the only way that this team is going to have any sort of success going forward. Some of the other stuff on here, things I think you can improve. I mean, a head coach, if he comes in and wins, I think people will feel better about that. The treatment of families really makes a big difference, and they should be higher than 24th. And I keep doing this, but I'll bring it up again because I root for teams who historically are mostly not very good. In addition to being a Jets fan, I'm an Islanders and Mets fan, and I've seen what bad ownership and good ownership has looked like. The treatment of families is something for a point of emphasis for Steve and Alex Cohen, the owner of the New York Mets, and it's really helped their perception amongst players in the league over the last few years. Obviously, having a lot of money helped them land Juan Soto, but supposedly on top of that, it's how the Mets were very family-focused, and he's a family-focused person, so they're able to land him. And that, transitioning it over to the Jet side of things, it makes a difference for when you're trying to attract potential free agents, coaches, management. It goes further than money. Yes, obviously money plays a big factor. I'm not naive. I'm not telling you that it doesn't. It clearly does. But it's the little things like that could also make a difference. Jets also need to add more to their infrastructure in the strength coaches and the training staff. They rank 29th in strength coaches and 29th in training staff, towards the bottom of the league. And it's an area where I think they need to improve. And my hope is that with this new regime, they're kind of clearing out the guys who've been here forever and getting fresh blood in here and actually doing things differently. It's one thing to say it. It's one thing to cycle through coaches and general managers. But when the same guys are here running the show forever and it's just unsuccessful season after unsuccessful season after unsuccessful season, clearly you are doing something wrong. Very wrong, in my opinion. It's been a really tough year for Woody Johnson with all the different reports that have come out about him, how his team had massive expectations and they completely fell short. And I just really, really am hoping that he puts an emphasis as the owner, right? Because he's the one who, signs the checks and everything runs through the ownership, right? I hope that he looks himself in the mirror and makes some serious changes, because that's the only way the Jets are going to improve. If it's the same old story and the same old song and dance, I don't know how things get better. And that's a scary thought for being a New York Jets fan. Let me know what you think. Are you surprised to hear this report? I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.